Once again, we meet to talk about issues of potential gang-related violence. Talk to us about, in context, the overview, how big of an issue is it in Gauteng, but also what do you think has happened here in Chiawelo according to the reports that you've gathered?
No, thanks very much. Overall, yes, we have a challenge of gangsterism in our schools in Gauteng. Not all of them. There are those schools that we have identified. Like for instance, we had a problem in Tsakane. That's where we had to call for police intervention, and 2 boys were then arrested. But the sad part there is that there were some parents who were encouraging what was happening there, because there's allegations that some parents broke the gate and demanding that those children must not be disciplined, because there are those that would have been disciplined, they wanted them to go back to school and all those. So here in Chiawelo, we don't have a problem in Vuani Secondary School, because the incident that occurred, it was an outside related. Well, we do have intruders who came to the school to want to attack some of the learners, but they didn't succeed because the school intervened and they left the school.
I mean, talk to us about how social ills outside the schools might affect or affecting, what's happening inside your institution, the school, and how are you then having conversations with the communities themselves to ensure that they're able to really nab these issues before they get into school premises?
No, in most cases, what happens in our school, it mirrors what transpired in the society. So that's why we'll call upon parents to say, let's work together. Let's make sure that our children are not ill-disciplined. They must know when they go to school, what is it that they're going to be doing there. We are developmental institutions. We need to nurture, children that will be better people in future. So they need to understand that. If you are ill-disciplined, we will take you through the process, but it might probably be late if the parent is not coming forward. I mean, if a child is a problematic at home, reach out at the school and say, this is the problem I have. You can't say, sit there and say they will see to finish at school. Meanwhile, the school might not be knowing what is happening, around the child. And the school might not be knowing what is happening in the household. Sometimes you find in some household, we are fighting as parents that have an impact on how our children, perform at school, how they turn out to look out at life. So we need to be hands-on in terms of instilling discipline in our children.
Thank you very much, Steve Mabona.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's Steve Mabona, who speaks for the Department of Education in Gauteng, just giving us insights and their findings as far as these reported incidents, saying that, well, there's nothing that really has happened inside the school premises related to gang violence. However, they've taken some steps and initiative to ensure that they're able to really go deeper to investigate. So that's the situation here in Chiawelo. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziniko Mhlaba in Soweto.